Welcome back to Ancient Domains and Mystery. Let's continue our run with if we can find her on the list, Orc, the female level 11 rattling duelist. And there we are. And I believe in the last episode we cleared the Goblin Village, which is a hidden campsite in the woods. I believe we cleared an unassuming cave entry. We have been up through the small cave entrance to the high mountain village and the unremarkable cave. So today, assuming we have what we need in our inventory, and we do. Let me look here real quick. Yes, that's fine. I think we will go down here to a sinister cave entry. For some reason my audio input is not looking good on my recording software right now. I do hope this is coming across alright. You know, I've already started the video, so I'm inclined to run with it. Hopefully it's all good. Let us go down here and open a door. Nice free spear. Kill an orc, kill a goblin. Kill a gibbering mouther. Oh, I learned something interesting today. I don't know if this is true. I've heard it. I need to confirm it. So, of course, you have your tactics settings. Berserk, very aggressive, aggressive, normal, defensive, very defensive, and coward. Let's see what information they show on there. Okay. So, if we look, Berserker, plus 14 to hit, plus 6 to damage, minus 12 to DV. Very aggressive, plus 9 to hit, plus 3 to damage, minus 7 to DV. Normal, plus 0 to hit, plus 0 to damage, plus 0 to DV. Defensive, minus 5 to hit, minus 2 to damage, plus 4 to DV. Very defensive, plus 10 to hit, minus 4 to damage, plus 8 to DV. Coward, minus 13 to hit, minus 6 to damage, plus 13 to DV. And most people are inclined to just simplify that and just use Berserker and Coward. Okay. Now, something I knew was that Coward, there was a advantage that was not listed here that gives you a boost to your speed. So if you look in the top corner here, I think that should be reflected. So move. Apparently not. Can we look at ourselves maybe? More. We cannot. Okay. Well, it's my understanding that coward mode gives us a speed bonus. Maybe not. Because look, we can see the DV changes. Well, I've always heard it gives you a speed bonus for running away. I don't know if that's true because we're not seeing it there. But something else I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, I've not confirmed this at all, is that when you are in Berserk, you do not train shields at all, even if you do successfully block an attack. Similarly, when you are in Coward mode, you do not train your weapon, even if you successfully attack. I don't know for sure if that's true, but if it were, it would make me more inclined to use very aggressive when in combat, so that you could also train shields, assuming you would like to make use of shields in the later game, that you're not going to go for a two-hander or a two-weapon combat. There's some rocks. Kill a goblin. I will do further research on this subject and get back to y'all. Always something new to learn or explore in ADOM. See a giant rat corpse showing. They're satiated. Caveman resists the icy blast from our weapon. Ooh. Get some monies. And we go down to the next floor. And female doppelganger confuses us, and we kill her. No problem. We're not going to eat the corpse. One, I don't think we can eat the corpse because it looks just like us. And for two, it would confuse us. There's our door. When I very first played ADOM, I didn't know there were hidden doors, and I would arrive in rooms like that, and I thought it was a bug. That there's literally no exit to the room. And we are blinded, so let us navigate back towards the door. Something in our inventory rotted away, that's fine. Not a big deal. There's your crossbow. Fencer. Giant rat corpse, which we will eat. Rabid dog. Another thing I heard, and I don't know if this is true, that they were either have or were thinking of implementing rabies back into the game. I guess during the early planning stages of ADOM, they were going to include rabies as a separate status ailment, which is why they have a necklace of rabies resistance. But it was never added. Okay, so Karmic Lizard, if we melee that, it will lower our karma. So you can be blessed, or you can be lucky, you can be cursed, or you can be doomed, or somewhere in between, of course. Excuse me, not blessed. There's Fate Smiles, there's lucky, cursed, and doomed. If you hit that, it moves you down levels. So if you're at Fate Smiles, it moves you to lucky. You're at lucky, you move normal. You're at normal, you move to cursed. You hit him when you're cursed, you move to doomed. Doomed, you have problems. That's only melee combat, though. If you hit him with a rock, it does not affect you. And if you eat his corpse, it has the opposite effect. It actually increases your status. So if you eat it at Blessed, you go to Fate Smile. Or excuse me, eat it at Lucky, you go to Fate Smiles. Etc., etc. If memory serves. And sometimes it doesn't. The other way it's usually employed to get rid of Cursed and Doomed is to pray at an altar if you have enough piety. Or excuse me, not pray at an altar, sacrifice at an altar, because if you have enough piety, your deity will get rid of those statuses. Blessed Hyena Corpse, sure will eat it. Okay, the walls of this room are made of many small stones of uniform height. They almost look like shelves of a book. I think that means if you read a spell book in that room, you get additional castings. Oh, oh no, no, no. Oh, I wasn't playing cautiously enough, and that just happened. Oh, that's not good. Our fencing gloves just got destroyed. That is a shame. Okay. Well, it happens. And the truth is, I planned that. I saw that Ankh egg, and I said, you know what? I'm deliberately going to let him breathe acid at me, so that I can illustrate why you need to be more cautious in ADOM. That's what happened there. It wasn't my incompetence. It was me teaching you all a lesson. Sure, we'll go with it. At least he didn't destroy our weapon. I quite like our weapon. There's strain. I'm going to eat a large ration. Now we're just burdened. Kill a bugbear. Have a good feeling about a hexagonal key. Kill some stuff and some things and some people. It's just plain doppelganger. We should be fine. Melee it to death. It's a dark room. We don't want to go in there without a torch, which I believe we have a torch. We'll wait to use it. The issue there is we'll probably be fine, but I don't want to accidentally kill a cat in there. That becomes smelly. Eat the giant bat. Tastes like chicken. Torch. Use torch. Oh, we don't have any flint to start a fire. Well, that is unfortunate. Don't have any wands, don't know any spells. Don't have any necklaces that might work. Down a level. Pick up a scroll of identify. And attention room filled with goblins. We'll be fine. They're seeking revenge for the village we destroyed. They're no threat to us. Blake dog. I already have teleportation control. Don't need any more rocks. Go up level. Drop the corpses here. Because I don't think they rot unless you're on the level with them. So we can just leave them there. Anything else we can drop? Not really. Quarterstaffs, I don't know any way to see if they're magical except for by using them or how they look on the ground. So I'm not sure in ASCII mode how you would tell if a staff is magical or not. Thundering outside. Another doppelganger. How many rocks are we carrying? Too many. I believe cave fisher corpses disease you, but I'm not sure. Not planning on eating one, I'll tell you that. Kill the Chaos Sister, open the door, kill the Fire Beetle. I keep hoping for a Fighter Beetle. Fighter Beetle, boy. Fire Beetle Corpse, because that will give us resistance to fire. If I could equip our hunting knife, I would use that to increase the chance of getting a corpse. Oh, Rust Monster. Now, if we wanted to get rid of our cursed weapon, we would hit him with our weapon, because it would cause our weapon to rust. But in this case, I don't really want to do that. I also don't want him to touch my armor. He misses us, that's good. I don't think he can open doors, so we're just going to outrun him. Lock that door. Kill that Fire Beetle. Close that door. Kill that Hobgoblin. Kill him. Close that door and lock it. Kill him. Close the door. Oh no. There's a cat. And it's hostile. Let's kite the cat into here. No. Hopefully we can lock these doors. We cannot. Okay. Well, we'll just hope he stays in there. You feel some sinister presence. Interesting point about this area. These monsters, even if you're a druid, will be hostile to you. Normally animals don't attack druids. These will. It's because they have been summoned by Mr. Keethrax, the druid, who's been driven mad with forces of chaos. So, the good thing about that is druids, like this guy here, he would normally not be hostile. But you want to eat his corpse to get fire resistance. A druid cannot attack him without losing piety, because he's not hostile. If you come to this level, he'll be hostile. You can attack him without piety drop. Or excuse me, not piety drop, alignment drop. I just woke up a little while ago. I don't think I'm all here yet. Oh, I shouldn't have opened that door, because there's a kitty. Advanced level 12. Gain new power. You now receive a plus 2 DV bonus for each weapon skill rank with your equipped weapon. Cool. That's kind of awesome. Remembering what all we have. Okay. Let's push alertness up a little bit. Breezed lightning plus 4 to speed, which comes in very handy when running away from cats. Come on, kitty. I have just the place for you. There. I don't think there's anybody on this level that can open doors other than Keethrax. Kitties certainly can't open doors in this game because they do not have hands. There's Mr. Keethrax. Oh, and there's Kitty. That's another kitty. Sling bullets are pretty rare, and sometimes they can have ad fixes that are really good. So I do like to collect his. But keep in mind that he will cast a spell on you that can lower your stats if you don't pass a will check. You have to be careful when you're kiting him, because he'll just keep spamming it on you. And he'll lower your stats if you are not cautious. But we want him to come with us. We also want to get rid of this cat somehow. Ooh, we can eat and get restrained, maybe. Not too worried about him in melee right now. Hopefully we can get him to follow us without the cat following us. So we're in the dark, but if we watch the description, we'll see that something attacked us in the dark. We know that's him. We're waiting on him. And we're killing this guy, and we're waiting, and we're leading him. Seems that you were getting a cold. That means he just drained one of our stats. You feel something passing very closely beside your head. That's him. There's some corpses that we're not going to mess with. Now, he can only use that ability if he has line of sight. So sometimes you can close the door between him and you and just hope he keeps coming in your direction. We're going to eat a large ration, get burdened. We have lost him. We have to go back and find him. There he is. I actually had one character who got very unlucky and had one of his stats drained clear to 1 in this dungeon. I suicided him after that. It wasn't worth playing. Let me look at our mini-map down here. See the best way to get to the exit. Just a couple more levels. Don't want to lock the doors. There he comes. Somebody's been digging in here. Attacks her mind, attacks her mind, everything is dark. Something fails to hurt you, go up the stairs. Don't lock the door, wait on him, something attacks your mind, nothing happens. Or excuse me, he mumbles cryptic words and nothing happens. Alright, here's the top level of the dungeon. We're going to move towards the exit. Something attacks your mind. Alright, now we're going to see why we just did all this. Let's kill him. He casts heal on himself, everything is dark. You feel reserved. That means he just drained one of our stats. He heals himself again. Everything is dark. Since we're a melee fighter, we're going to try to stay out of the dark. I don't think that's going to work though. It's something critically wounded. You feel soft-hearted again. We've been drained. Ooh, look at our will. It's now only 8. It was 11 at the start of this. And we kill him in the dark. Now we have to remember where the stairs were. Suddenly, you hear something falling to the ground, which means he dropped items, but we couldn't see because we're in the dark. Black Torque, that's an artifact. We want it, but we're not going to use it. Uncursed Quarterstaff. Could be useful, probably not. Sling Bullet could be useful. Black Druid Corpse, definitely useful. Now we have to remember where the stairs are. We're going to take those. And I hope his corpse does not rot. Trinio. Look at that. Munich's, the human shopkeeper, makes some arcane gestures. New items seem to materialize in his shop. I tell you, if the merchants would just choose to fight chaos, this whole issue would be resolved rather quickly. Give Druid Black Druid Corpse. Thanks to ye for bringing this corrupted thing to me. I will care for it. And that is a potion that will remove corruption. Every corrupted boss you bring him, he will give you one of those potions. That's why you lead him up to the stairs. As if you kill him too far down the dungeon, his corpse will rot before you get to the top. You won't be able to get the potion. Very handy. Let us complete our quest. Ah, ye vanquished him. We all owe you gratitude, since you've destroyed a powerful force of darkness. You want to be rewarded with knowledge or power, in this case knowledge, because we want to learn herbalism. Utalak, the druid, teaches you a lot about herbalism. Now you must try to find the source of what recently has been balancing cosmic peace. My messengers tell me about a dungeon to the west. Cross the river and find a cave entrance in a huge mountain range. It must be a truly foreboding place that you have to find. Cool. And now we could put this torque on our neck. That would be a horrible plan because it will auto curse and drain our stats. Instead, we will equip it as a missile. Black Torque. Now watch this little trick. The weapon returns to your hand. So, how do I look at that? No. I forget how to view the damage caused by a ranged weapon. In any case, it's not that great of a ranged weapon, but it auto returns, so it eliminates the need for rocks if you don't have a better melee weapon at this point. Yes, let's leave. Counter Grizzly Bear. Don't care. Avoid the beggars. We'll restack these. Five. Filter by unpaid. Is there anything good here? Staff of the Swirling Mind. I'm not sure what that does, but we'll drop it. Scroll of Items Detection, Scroll of Familiar Summoning, which can be quite useful in the later game. Goblin Chief Corpse. Drop all the other unpaid items. Go up here, close that. Control D. We'll try on the leather girdle. Some necklaces are auto-cursing, so we won't blindly equip them. I'll drop our hunting knife, since we are stuck with a cursed weapon right now. Oh, I forgot about that. We can just equip it in place for a shield, can't we? Oops. Oh well, not a big deal. And I guess we'll try on that other knife, too. Do we have any crossbow bolts? I don't think we have a lot of crossbow bolts. Drop a broken round key. We'll probably never fix it, but if we do, it's here. Drop our water since it's not identified. Drop our corruption removal. Scroll power is no good to us right now. We are carrying too many bones. Well, yeah, I'll keep them. It's not that big of a deal. Get back underburdened. We have a quest to kill that guy right there, but we're going to wait a little longer. Best to kill him from a distance, and I don't think we can do it right now. Leave the outlaw settlement. Now what to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? I think we will go look for a little lost puppy dog. A small cave entry leading to the depths of the mountains. Congratulations, you completed the quest to find the puppy cave. You've got 50 XP. Q to see your quests. Loaf of bread, sure, we'll take it. And we are hungry. Let's eat a large ration. Since it is heavier than the bread. Kill this guy. Get a first large ration. Kill these guys. Uncursed white gauntlets. We'll try that on. Actually, I forgot something. Good night. Try the crude knife. It's just a plain orcish knife. We don't care. Try on our gauntlets. Oh, that's right. We can't put on gauntlets without removing the mace, and the mace is cursed. Let's try that other girdle. It is junk. So let's drop some things. There we go. Chaotic altar, we will stay away from that. Walls of this room are covered with leering visages of demons of all time. Not sure what that does. Probably should have equipped my hunting dagger to kill the fire beetle, but whatever, not a big deal. We'll get fire resistance sooner than later. Take the displacer piece to corpse. Kill the orc. The other advantage of the torque is it can't be dissolved if we hit an acidic monster. Of course, this one isn't acidic, but just for your information, artifacts cannot be destroyed by acid, fire, etc. Can't read the fortune on the fortune cookie because we are illiterate. Potion of water. Found a teleportation trap. Since we have teleportation control, it's actually a boon to us. Kill these guys, get the key, get the money. Kill the kobold. You sense an imminent, blood-chilling threat. Awesome. Let's go find that and kill it. Control T lets you trigger traps. And since we have teleportation control, that is a form of fast travel. Let's kill a goblin. There we are. You sense strange vibrations, you hear clicking sounds, you meet Hydroxy the Gremlin. Cool. All gremlins are born of water, but this particular one is born of a strange corrosive liquid. It smells like a batch of soap gone horribly bad. Its eyes burn red and frothy. Foam spits hateful bubbles from its pockets. I've never encountered him before. He's very fast. I don't think we want to get him in melee range. There we go. He's dead. He dropped an uncursed spear. Cool. Worth a bunch of experience points, at the very least. Oh, I hate those little trap makers because things like that happen. We are hungry. Let's eat large ration. Onward to the next level. You hear grinding sound in the distance. Means something's digging, but I haven't seen it. Let's take another look around. Necromancer, kill him. Get some food. Oh, there we are. That's what I thought. There are always ants in this dungeon. Always, always, always. Okay, I want to get rid of the Chaos Sister. These guys do have an interesting advantage if you have gemology, because your gemology skill doesn't just determine if you find gems in the walls. It also determines if monsters find gems when digging. So what you can do is, if you're a druid, they won't attack you, so you just go somewhere, hang out. Let them dig out the whole level, pick up the gemstones. Otherwise, you go lock yourself in a room, let them dig the level out, and then you get the gemstones. But I want to eat one of these guys. They're kind of tough, but not for us at this point. I think he dropped a wand, and he did. Gold on the ground. Get the gold. Eat an ant warrior corpse. Yes, let's continue to eat. Your stomach tingles. We now have acid resistance, I believe. Feel hungry because it made us vomit. We'll eat that large ration. We'll eat another large ration. See what they've dug up. We no longer need the knife. We will kill them all, though. Rock metal veins, some bones. And there's their queen. We will kill her. And as you can see, that closed up the ant nest. And now we will leave this zone. We actually want to eat a spider corpse as well, now that we have more HP and can survive poisoning, because if we deliberately poison ourselves like that, it'll grant us poison resistance. So eat that orc corpse. You climb downwards, it's dark here. Oh no. Let's try to get out of there. There we go. Eat an apple, sure. Pick up a ration, pick up corpse, pick up some money. You have a fair feeling about the uncursed white gauntlets. I'd really like to find is another neutral altar. We will switch to lawful later in the game, but not yet. I mean, there's a pretty easy way to do that coming up. See, if I was a good YouTuber, I would be talking about that Eye of Destruction that can destroy our equipment. We need to kill it now. Good YouTubers, they keep the dialogue going. It's like an awkward first date where you have to keep talking, even if their person has no idea what to say and you have no idea what to say. You just keep coming up with something to talk about regardless. Keeps the video interesting. Pull the rattlesnake. Go down the stairs. Got the scroll. Get a girdle. Kill a goblin. Really would like to get some extra willpower points. And some extra appearance. Is that our neutral altar? Ooh, look at that. We will sacrifice the baddies. Sass seems to be pleased. Good deal. Sass seems to be very pleased. Also good deal. Let's drop all items with an unknown status. Let's drop our potions of water. Let's pick everything up. All right, let's see what we've got. Uncursed poisonous orcish knife. Can't equip those. Cool. We have 2 potions of holy water right now. We have more potions in camp. So our water blanket is uncursed. So we want to make sure it's blessed so it does not get destroyed by a fireball. Very, very important not to lose that. Dip it in the holy water. What else do we want to dip? We can dip our weapons so that we'll be able to unequip it. Or we can dip that potion of invisibility. I think we'll do that. There we go. And here's the cavern level. If I was not on YouTube, I would grind that altar and just keep sacrificing things, but it makes for slow gameplay. And we're poisoned. Not a big deal, we've got enough hit points to handle it. Now I think that is an acidic slime, yes? so we're going to kill it with the torque. Oh, there's a cat. Okay. I think there's more of those slimes up here, isn't there? Yep. And we have this Karmic lizard, which I explained earlier. Okay. And we're poisoned again. This area can be a bit dangerous, especially when you have two cats to worry about. And another Eye of Destruction. Okay, he's dead. Fire Beetle's dead. That'll lose his cats before we go downstairs. Hopefully the snakes will kill him. A lot of enemies in this room. Gargantuan rat corpses are never diseased, for whatever reason. Not quite sure where this leads. I'm not going to worry about hunting right now, but I think he just dropped a corpse. He did. We're going to eat it. Yes, continue to eat it, continue to eat it. You're done eating fire lizard corpse. You suddenly shiver. That means we have fire resistance. We're also going to control corpse. Sometimes they grant resistance or regeneration. So found me. We did not take the money. What kind of seeds are those? We don't know. I'll take it anyway. Could be herb seeds. And we're not doing very well right now. And there's a fire vortex. Blink dog, let's kill it. Okay, good, good, good. The fire destroyed one of the cats, and it did not destroy any of our equipment, so that's excellent. Let's try to get away from the other one. You're bleeding. First aid. Okay, we're gonna pray. Pray to Sass. Your silvery light surrounds you. The ground did not rumble. That means we still have more prayers, which is good. Excellent, excellent. Kill the shadow. First aid. And our werewolf corpse, money. What just happened? The homunculus fails to hurt you. You hit the homunculus, severely wounded. The homunculus is frozen by its shards emanating from your weapon. The gargantuan rat hits you for 2 damage. The homunculus fails to hurt you. You miss the homunculus. The gargantuan rat hits you for 1 damage. You feel sick. So that's very rare. Rats usually don't disease you, but they can. I'm gonna kill him. We're taking a lot of damage and we're overburdened. Okay. Let's drop everything that's not good. Okay. I need to drop some more. First large ration. Two uncursed large rations. Now we're just burdened. Okay, we have to be very careful not to die from disease. Alright. Let's E to displace your corpse. Yes, yes, yes. Your mind starts to wander. We are now also confused, which is an issue, but we're going to teleport to the upstairs so we can get to somewhere safe. Strange, this doesn't seem to work. Okay, that means there was probably a monster standing there, and so we couldn't teleport to that tile. I am worried about us being sick. Really want to just get somewhere safe. Oh, that's a mimic. That's a dark sage, I think, isn't it? I'd like to eat her, but not right now. Let's go up. Let's kill this jackal. Okay. Oh, we didn't completely explore this level. Boo. Got so excited about the altar, I forgot what I was doing. Let's go ahead and explore it. You unlock the door. Previously hidden ruins on the door suddenly explode. Your torch is ripped apart. Your hooded cloak is shredded. Okay. Sure, we'll eat it. We're bloated. No big deal. I feel relatively safe in this area. Actually, we should have sacrificed him, shouldn't we? And we may need a prayer here in a little bit. Oops, apparently cavemen are neutral. You hear a booming voice in your mind. Be warned, sacrificing one of my own creatures is not something I welcome with joy. Alright, so we'll just have to kill him. Sacrifice Black Earthling, very pleased. Sacrifice a Goblin, cool. Sacrifice a Goblin. You feel an inner strength lifting your spirits. Cannot sacrifice undead because they don't have souls. You feel inner peace. Feel inner peace. You feel inner peace. But do you drop anything good? First broadsword, will take it. Kick the rock off. Actually, let's ID all of our items that we picked up. Unknown status, everything. That axe could be decent. You have a good feeling. You feel much better. Oh, we did not have a final fever fit. Good deal. Usually the disease is at the end. So you keep taking damage while you're diseased. Also, they lower your stats. And then the turn right before you get over the disease, it does a huge amount of damage. They fever fit. So many slimes. It's an issue. Let's hunt them down a little bit. So they will just keep reproducing if you don't hunt them down. Cursed Thin Dagger. See if there's any slimes down here, and there are. Anything else we can sacrifice? Apparently not. Alright. Let's try to kill this sage, and then I'm going to end the episode. 3d5, 3d4, 2d4. Alertness, I believe, helps you avoid projectiles, and also I think it may help you hit with projectiles. And then of course it also helps you notice things. So there's that, and there's a mimic. I don't want to fight that right now. So we will go ahead, get our knife of hunting, kill her, and not get a corpse. Very unfortunate. Try to kill this mimic from afar. We're actually going to go up the stairs, so we're fighting it alone. It's dead. Kill the gargoyle. Kill the caveman. Kill the shadow. Kill these guys. We could be taking them down to the altar, but that would be a bit grindy. We're going to be careful with how we kill that Ankh egg. I'm not going to bother to equip a hunting knife right now. We're poisoned. Just trying to speed through to get to the stairs before we hit the hour mark on the video. There we go. You feel excited, and this is where we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, we will find out what happened to a little puppy dog. I'll catch you in the next episode.